Welcome to Techzine TV.
Welcome to Google Cloud AI Live in Amsterdam. We're still here. We're here with Maarten Koster. He's Director Cloud and Data at Nexnovate, and Ennio Brands. He's Technology Manager at Electromot. Welcome. You guys are working together on a giant migration project of bringing Electromot to the next decade with their web shop and every system behind it, probably, because you're a pretty large retailer in the segment you're active in. Can you tell me a bit what Electromot is?
Yeah. Well, Electromot is we're active in fuse boxes and everything you need to install those fuse boxes. So our tagline is Electra and more. So we offer we as a wholesaler are helping our B2C customers, but also B2B customers in making sure that they can help their clients.
Yeah, and you have a lot of SKUs, huh? In your
We have a lot of SKUs, yeah. We are minimizing those a little bit, but we have a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and you told us in preparation to this conversation that you're on a very large migration part because you used to outsource a lot of your activities and you're trying to get everything in-house and build it up and with the help of Nexnovate.
Yeah.
And some Google technology, I'm guessing. Since
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So can you tell us where you are at this moment and what your challenges are?
Yeah, well, maybe first where we came from. We came from a lot of data in which we did not know what the quality of the data was. The data was scattered over different sources, over different databases, over different vendors. Right now, our job is to bring that back inside, to regain that ownership, and make sure that we have the fundament in place to start building.
And
Nexnovate is helping us with that.
Yeah, so you're trying to build a single source of truth, basically.
Yeah.
And that starts indeed with data, but also a lot of technology. But what are you building at the moment? Is that like the foundation? Is it like AI models, or is that future looking? Where in this journey are you?
Well, we're all over the place.
Okay.
As in, of course, we need the right foundation in place. That's our first priority. But while we are still hardening out that foundation, we are already building business value, because we know that in the market we are active, that there are a lot of competition, of course, and we want to stay ahead of the curve. So with that foundation, we are sure that we can keep on track. But we are already building AI use cases. We are all building data use cases. We are building our own dashboards. We are doing a lot of the stuff already while we are building that foundation.
Okay, and you named getting a single source of truth. Are you using AI for that to bring these data sources together and filtering them out and creating a new clean sheet, basically? Or
We are using a lot of AI.
Okay.
Not only AI, of course. It's also making sure that the pipelines are there, that we are making use of the right sources, and of course AI can help us. But it's not that AI is now the magic solution to everything. But yeah, I think what we are doing right now is making sure we can also do the right things with AI.
I think that the important part when we started our collaboration. So yeah, of course, you need to start with assessing what is the issue situation, and what we did, I think, is all the data modeling, how the flows went, to bring that just clear and visible to everyone. Because if you don't know it, you don't know where the process is. And one example, I know that you're also busy here with improvements in your CRM system. So let's assume you have data in your CRM system. Does it convert in your data platform? Does it come in your custom-made ERP? So, and that's like the solid basis. So one of the solid bases will be that the data platform is the single source of truth and integrates with all the surrounded source systems.
Yeah. So when it comes to, this seems like a preparation for what is the opposite of a quick win ultimately. But there must be quick wins out there,
Of course.
for AI, for maybe how you're already currently deployed.
Yeah.
So what are some of those things?
Well,
doing?
there are quick wins because we are implementing solutions rapidly, and that is maybe thanks to AI we can do that way more faster than we could do before. But what a quick win is, which is actually not a quick win, but for instance, the entity client did not exist with us.
Right.
We did not know exactly what a client was. So right now we are capable of identifying that client, so we can actually identify key accounts and make sure that we can help the client in the future endeavors. And that's something that we could not do on the right way before. And we cannot do that right now because
Right.
the data is there.
So would you say that is basically a learning of what it means to have ownership over your data?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because we already did some stuff with data. We made dashboards, and now we have like 1,300 dashboards in place. But that was because the business wanted something, and then we just delivered. Right now, we are in transition that we are owning the strategy. Okay, it's not what you want is what you build. No, what you want to achieve, and then we gonna decide together what is necessary to reach those goals.
So
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, and what we see in general, and that's not only applicable to Electromot, but I think you mentioned already you were quite far in making dashboarding, but you see 100 dashboards, but are those dashboards utilized? And we came to the conclusion, no, the answer is no,
Right.
because you cannot steer on such a lot of KPIs. That's like, I think a person can handle maybe 3 to 5 KPIs, but
Yeah.
otherwise you have no direction. So what we see in general, that the market is shifting towards dashboarding driven, towards action-based driven,
Right.
call it agentic workflow triggers or whatever. But what is the result? There is an event. Let's assume there's a product out of stock. Is there automatically going a trigger to maybe the procurement department or maybe even to the supplier to acquire new products? You can think of those kind of actions, and that's a massive transition. With that said, we see also that classic BI tools, they're moving slightly away, and AI is coming back for it with a few static dashboards, and the rest you put it down with a data agent or if, agentic workflow triggers. And I see that one of the massive transformations, which could be also relevant for Elektramat in the near future.
Yeah, definitely.
And how is your business responding to all these changes? Because, there's a lot of technology involved. You're making it more efficient. You're making it easier to use, maybe.
I think the efficiency is what we reach on the inside right now, and that the business, as in our clients, what they notice is hopefully nothing. As in, I think everything is going way more smoother. What we see on the inside, for instance, we just launched our first customer agent, an AI bot that has been active for a few hours on the website. A lot of requests from clients is being handled by that agent autonomously. And that is something that makes sure that our own customer care employees are able to help the client with the more complex stuff. So we are shifting more to, okay, let's see how we can help the client with the more basic information, like where's my order, how long will it take before it's there, can I send something in return? Those are the stuff that an agent can handle.
Yeah.
And then we have our own employees that can help them. Okay, what kind of fuse box do I need? What kind of light bulb do I need? Those are the questions that maybe an agent can also answer in the future. But right now, that's just where we can make the difference for our clients.
Great. And how are your colleagues responding to this? Because are they demanding more now?
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, thinking and especially on the vibe coding part, that a lot of people are thinking right now, hey, I can also develop something. And well, to be honest, I can see your reaction, and I can understand that. But yeah, we are from a tech perspective. Let's see how we can embrace that, because those are the people that are actually active in the business. Also, our founders, our directors are working with that. They are building solutions, vibe coded or not, that can actually help our clients and can help our employees and other departments.
Yeah.
So instead of, okay, we don't want that, let's see how we can use it.
And are you looking at Gemini and Enterprise, for example, to do that?
That could definitely be a potential solution. But to come back on the fact that the people you're mentioning, they know their process.
Yeah.
Who knows better their process than the business itself? And this is, I think, a perfect example where they can understand already what AI can do. Yes, probably some guidance on some governance part, so that you don't get a scattered landscape in agents or different products. But this, I think, already a solid basis, and definitely Gemini Enterprise, of those kinds of similar solutions could definitely help.
And you are advising them and helping them build certain solution, maybe, or
Yeah.
putting people internal. How does that work?
Yes, I think it's more or less working with your team. That's, I think, more relevant. But
Okay.
I think the challenge in here is also making the right decisions at the same time.
Yeah.
Because we see, I think a lot of projects at the same time come up, and you need also sometimes to finish something and to make it rock solid.
Yeah.
And I think, yes, you need to go fast because the market is moving. But if you don't finish something, it remains unfinished. And I think that's also one of the key challenges I see in general, Electromot, but I can see it also in other organizations.
Interesting point, because we've seen the AI developments becoming quick enough to the point where if someone's maybe done a very responsible pilot and then deployed it, then all of a sudden you've got OpenClaw that could have done it in maybe a half hour or something.
Sure.
I may be exaggerating a little bit, but still, enterprise grade versions of these things occur quite quickly.
Yeah.
And so if you've invested in an AI plan, you might feel like, oh, I missed out because I should have waited.
Yeah.
But is that the learning sometimes, or should you just, accept that you will improve some ways and then improve later on as well?
I'm not sure what you wanted to say about it, but what I see in general is you need to go back to your process again. No matter what technology, it's a little bit an open door, and then start, refine, test, reiterate. Yeah, that's a simple answer, and you can plot it, I think, on every use case. But yeah.
And you have now built your foundation to do it internally and own your processes and your data.
Yeah.
How fast are your managing directors asking you to move now then?
I think, but then I'm speaking for them, that it's not going fast enough. No, that's. I think everyone wants to move fast, but we also need to make the right choices. And we can move fast, and we want to move fast, but making the right choices is really important, especially in this phase, because if we have the foundation in place and then we're gonna grind our stuff and then finding out, okay, we should have done it differently back then it's too late.
Yeah, because there's also a risk involved. Because if you kill your shop, I'm guessing since you guys are pretty big, that's a loss of money big time if the shop is down, right?
Yeah. And
that's not an option, I'm guessing.
We're a pure player, so this is only revenue income. So definitely.
Yeah, even security components are becoming more relevant. So have a closed door in your Google Cloud environments. Those kind of are very relevant because you can imagine if there is a attack and when the shop goes down, there's no revenue.
Yeah.
So it comes with growth.
Yep.
Yeah, there are many things to consider in this space.
Yeah, but the beauty from this I found is that there's a lot to improve, and that's the beauty, because if there's nothing to improve, that's also the challenge I see. And if you build it right now compared to 2 years ago, the speed you can go right now, the momentum to improve is right now. There's no of course there's legacy, but you can easily integrate a legacy into a kind of modern application.
I think the legacy you had before was legacy from 15 years old code. Right now, your legacy is maybe 3 months old.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But because the legacy is not that old, it's also acceptable. Okay, what we have built in 1 week, it's okay to throw it away. As long as we can learn from that. And I think that is the ideal time and space that we are active in right now. So it really, I think, helps people right here, but also us. As in, we can iterate really fast. We can learn really fast. We can build stuff that we can try out, and if it doesn't work, we just build it again.
Is that technology you're very impressed by, that you want to adapt to or implement in the next year or so?
It sounds a bit weird, but maybe it's hard to get impressed. As in, what we see right now today is, wow, this is really impressive. It's already outdated tomorrow.
That's true. In 6 months, it can totally change.
So what is really impressive? I think what is impressive is how can we use that technology to our benefits and really create business value from out of it. So I think not the technology itself is impressive, but the use cases that we build with it.
Okay. And for you?
I think nothing to add to this one, because it's in the end about the results. And I think that was also my comments from get the business involved. Yeah, if the business is having results, I think you're doing great as a tech department. And that's, And I think in general, tech and business needs to be closer to each other.
Okay.
Simple. Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for your time and efforts to come here and have this conversation with us.
Yep.
I hope you have a great show.
Yeah.
And good luck with all your implementation and innovations, of course.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Techzine TV. We'll be back with more from Google Cloud AI Live in Amsterdam.
Thank you for watching Techzine TV, the channel about enterprise technology that brings you IT insights and analyses from events all around the globe. We cover everything, everywhere. Visit techzine.eu for more written in-depth articles and analysis, or keep watching techzine.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels and share your favorite videos with your colleagues. We'll see you soon.